Fear will keep you unable to accomplish the things that God has planned for your life. Fear will keep you from starting that new relationship, keep you from opening up that business, keep you from going back to the gym, keep you from trying to have kids when you couldn't have kids because for some reason you couldn't carry them to full term. Fear will stop you from accomplishing your goals. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what fear does. I think a lot of people are so accustomed to being the underdog that now they count themselves out. I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's the people around you, but I know for some reason, I know this message is going to resonate with a lot of people. I think people are accustomed to telling themselves that they are the underdog and there's no way they can defy the odds. I want to change that narrative right now. I want to change that narrative right now. I want people to understand that whatever God has in store for you will be in store for you, regardless of what nobody say, regardless of what anybody feels, not even regardless of what you want. See, sometimes you could just prolong what God has in store for you. You see what I'm saying? Oh, well, I know he's pushing me in that direction, but I ain't going in that direction. I know I should be doing that, but I ain't going to do it today. I know I should be saying that, but I ain't going to say that today. Fear will keep you from your blessing. Fear will keep you from moving forward. It'll keep you from achieving your goals and your accomplishments. I know that there's some things that you have that you say, you know what, I want to accomplish these things in the next 6 months. I want to accomplish these things in the next year. Hey, I want to leave my legacy and make sure that my children have X, Y, and Z. And I want people to understand that I live my best life. But here's the thing, a lot of y'all are afraid. A lot of y'all are afraid to just do better. A lot of you all are afraid to say, let me take that first step to encourage people, to empower people, to give people their flowers, to give people their standing ovation. Fear, this is what fear does. Fear is the ally of death. I want to remind you guys that it is okay to dream, that it is okay to defy the odds, that it's okay to be the underdog, that it's okay to give people flowers, it's okay to have a standing ovation. It's okay. A lot of you are accustomed to losing, accustomed to listening to someone else give you the spiel about what you can and you cannot do. And the thought process is sometimes people put their fear on you. Oh, don't open up that business. Whoa, that's too hard. You had your heart broke too many times. Don't get in no relationship. They all dogs. Both men and women. Come on now, you still trying to have a baby? How many times you gonna try to have a baby? Just give up. It's too hard. Sometimes people put their fears on you. I want to remind you guys, don't allow people to put their fears on you. Don't allow. You see what I'm saying? Here's my thought process. Right? What is for you will be for you regardless. What is for you will be for you regardless. I think a lot of people think that, well, if I don't make myself look like I'm rich, nobody will like me. If I'm not the loudest person in the room, nobody will like me. If I don't talk like this, nobody will understand and be feeling me or whatever case may be. That's fear. That's fear. And the thought process is stop worrying about what the naysayers say and start worrying about what God has for you. What do you want out of life? What is it that you're trying to accomplish? But here's the thing. The biggest naysayer is sometimes ourselves. Sometimes we count ourselves out. Sometimes we got to give ourselves a pep talk. Hey, I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to put one foot forward in front of the other. And sometimes for some reason we are afraid to take that step. Salute. We are afraid to take that first step that we need to accomplish the things that we want to accomplish. A lot of y'all been planning to do something and you've been planning to do it for years. And we've made every excuse. We've been so lazy with getting to the bag. Doing the things that we know we supposed to do, but we don't do it. Let me remind you to take that first step. Let me remind you to stop having so many shades of gray when it comes to your life. Add a little inspiration to it. Add something that inspires inspires you and drives you and pushes you and motivates you. Stop listening to things that drain you. Stop listening to things that distract you. Listen to things that's going to encourage you to take that first step. Here's the thought process. If you ever felt like an underdog, if you ever felt like your back against the wall, if you ever felt like you were going through something and you just needed somebody to push you, well, here's your push. Here's your push. Do it. Stop procrastinating. Stop waiting till I'll wait till tomorrow. I'll do it. I'll do it. Tonight's not the promise. Not tomorrow. Tonight is not the promise. Some people be like, man, I ain't trying to hear that, man. I'm trying to hear no empowerment, inspiration, bull. Let's get to the, And I get it. I understand. It ain't everybody's cup of tea. But I will tell you this, man. There's somebody that or somebody. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's you. But I can tell you this, man. Stop counting yourself out. Stop doubting yourself. Stop procrastinating with your life. Do the things that you say that you want to do. You've been telling everybody you want to start this. You want to plan this. You want to go here. You want to become this. And the fact of the matter is you've allowed people to count you out. So you start believing that fear starts setting in, and you start believing, well, maybe what they're saying is true. Maybe what they're saying is factual. Because you're not mentally strong enough to say, you know what, man, maybe I should defy the odds. Maybe this underdog could actually triumph. I know it takes a lot for people to stand on their own 2 feet. I know it takes a lot for people to believe in themselves. I know it takes a lot for you to give yourself a standing ovation and a pat on the back. But I'm telling you right now, we need to do something to get you to that point. We need to do something to encourage you to say, you know what, it's okay. Slip, fail, but I got back up. I didn't get first place, but I got second place. I didn't lose all the weight that I wanted, but I lose some weight. This relationship didn't work out, but better luck next time. I didn't open up a business this year, but I'm definitely going to still plan or whatever and work on my business plan. Stop allowing yourself to be counted out. Stop allowing yourself to be the underdog that never triumphs. Let me tell you something. Everybody has their day in the sun. Everybody has their day in the sun. Make sure that you prepare for when your sunshine comes. Set up your chairs to get your sunscreen. You know what I'm saying? Get you something to drink or whatever case be. Get you some fruit. Prepare for your day. Don't wait. Prepare for your day. Get excited about the day that your day is coming. But here's the thing. Don't be lazy trying to get there. You got to put in some work. A lot of you all feel like God is going to do everything. God going to send me a man. God going to send me a woman. God going to do this and God going. But here's the thing. You ain't done nothing to help yourself out. You ain't done nothing to take the first step. God going to help me lose this 35 pounds. God going to help me fit in these jeans. Everything you need, you already have. Salute. Everything you need to be successful, everything you need to accomplish that goal, you already have. It's in you. You just got to unlock it. You just got to stop making it dormant. You got to stop knocking it back. You got to stop ignoring it. You got to start saying, well, let me face the music. Instead of knocking it back, let it come forward so that way I can do what I need to do. I have the strength, I have the integrity, I have the tenacity, I have the conviction, I have the courage to do what it is I need to do. Some of y'all have been saying, oh, I'm going back to school. Okay, when? I'm gonna go and learn a new trade. When? I'm gonna write a book. When? I'm gonna learn how to be a pilot. When? I'm gonna start being more positive. When? It's now. The time is now. The time is now. Stop forgetting yourself. Stop acting as if you got all of this time just to sit back and kick back and be like, yo, I'm cool. Nah, you really afraid. But that's what fear does. It gives you a false sense of security. I'm gonna stay in my bubble. I'm not gonna do anything different. I'm not gonna try anything new. And then you wonder why your life is dormant. You wonder why the only thing that excites you is something sporadic, something wild, some drama, some gossip. That's the only thing that gets you up and going, because you really don't have anything to hold on to. You really don't have anything to get happy about, because you haven't put anything there to say, you know what, let me fill this void that I have in my life with something positive. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm gonna exercise more. Maybe I'm gonna travel more. Maybe I'm gonna invite my friends to go to do positive things. The fact of the matter is, we have to pour a little bit more positivity and let some of that negativity boil over. We don't need that. We don't need to carry that around. I know a lot of people, take what people say and let that dictate who you are. And my thought process is, you can't break what you didn't build. Some of you guys let people break y'all. You know what I'm saying? Some of you let your coworkers break you, you let your family members break you let your friends break you let your enemies break you. And the thought process is, you need to build yourself. You need to start from scratch. Reinvent yourself. Start placing those bricks, you know, and that mortar. Start building something concrete. Put yourself on solid ground. Because when you start building all lopsided and stuff, it's easy to come and chip away at your armor. It's easy to throw rocks and shade and disrespect. It's easy because you're going to get all rattled and knocked around. But when you have a foundation, man, you just seem so cool, calm, and collective. You seem like, woo, you really got a focus going on. You really set on higher skies. You're really taking a trip somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, build your foundation. Find something that's going to strengthen your foundation. A lot of us are rattled at what? They can't break you. They can't break you. Let me tell you something. Some people are professional fear givers. They are professional fear givers. Take what I'm afraid of, take that. Take what I can't do, take that. Take what I can't achieve, take that. And they put that fear on you, and you're holding it. You're holding their fear. They scared to open up a business. Oh God. They scared to actually have respect for people. Oh Lord. They put that fear on you, and then you carry it around with you. That burden you carry around with you, and then you wonder why you're exhausted every day. The fear of cutting people loose. The fear of telling people, you know what, I'm straight. Have the power to do that. Have the strength to do that. Have the motivation to do that. Your time is valuable. The things that you place your energy on, it should be something that you can manifest from. It should be something that's going to build you and be an asset. It's a lot of liability things going on. It's a lot of liability things being said. We talk about accountability, but it seems like for some reason, depending on depending on what it is how much accountability we apply. The thought process is, do you hold yourself accountable? Hold yourself accountable. Look in the mirror and say, am I doing the things and saying the things and putting myself around the things that matter? When you start doing that, I'm telling you, it's going to be some people that you of course you're going to ruffle their feathers, because you're expecting the same standard that you carry yourself by. But the fact of the matter is, make sure you carry yourself by that standard. Make sure you carry yourself by that standard. It's okay to be different. It's okay to not be with the crowd. It's okay. It's okay to be an individual, to be a woman or to be a man in any community. Despite if your credit score is 800, despite if you live in a 5-bedroom house and you got 2 cars and you got money out the yin yang, it's okay to stand on your own. Don't let fear tell you, I need these people. I need her. I need him. Because once you start attaching yourself to certain things, you find that it costs you more energy, costs you more time, costs you more money, costs you more peace, so you can keep up with the Joneses. I'm just trying to be down. How can I be cool with y'all? And the thought process is, are you losing yourself trying to be down and cool with them? Are you losing yourself trying to figure out, well, what's the next thing to do to stay relevant? Put something in your life for real that's relevant. Do things that's relevant. Speak on things that's relevant. In the military, I used to get soldiers in that they had this thing where they were scared to talk in front of other soldiers. Like, they were scared to give direction. They were scared to lead and stand out front. They were scared to be individuals. Hey, nah, I'm good, Chief, I'm good, Sarge. And it's like, nah, it's your turn. It's your turn to stand out front. It's your turn to give direction. It's your turn to promote standards and morals and values. It's your turn to tell people, hey, this is right and this is wrong. It's your turn to be a leader. And I told them, when it's your turn, what's going to happen is people are going to say, well, why is it your turn? Who made you the leader? Why are you doing this? And the thought process is, why not? Why not? Learn to empower people, and when you empower them, you expect them to hold themselves accountable to a certain standard. The thought process is, it's not just a lack of accountability and responsibility. What it is it's a lack of people wanting to be individuals. People afraid to stand on their own. Ladies and gentlemen, don't let fear make you afraid to stand on your own. Build your foundation. Know who you are. Know your worth. And your worth should be more valuable and precious than anything. Because when you know your worth, you're not depleting it. You're not doing things that does not define your worth. We need people to be honest. We need people to be courageous. We need people to be loyal. We need people to be trustworthy. We need people to be providers. We need people to be role models. We need people to be protectors. But most of all, we need people to be real. We need leaders. Every one of our leaders that steps out front and says, hey, I am he and I am she, and listen to me, and this is I, and they falter. They falter. That's why I said stop putting the responsibility on one person. Everybody should be held to the same standard. That way there's zero tolerance to go left and zero tolerance to go right. I can't allow you to live in your fear, to be afraid to do better. We all have different things that we're passionate about. We all have different things that we want to see blossom and manifest, or whatever case may be. Your passion about things may not necessarily be my passion, but that doesn't mean that your passion or my passion is wrong. It's how you bring the two together. It's how you mesh everything together to promote whatever foundation that needs to be promoted. We are under fire, both men, women, children, and communities. And if we don't take the time to listen to one another, to build one another, to protect one another, to guide one another, to lead one another, we're going to stay in that fear. A lot of people think, there's a major racial divide. There's a gender war. There's a community that's trying to take over everybody. Speaking of the gay community. And my thought process is, a lot of people get overwhelmed with the thoughts of all of those things. I can't handle no racial stuff. No. I can't talk about the gay community. No. Can't talk about black on black crime. No, 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 no. We doing too much. I just want to smoke this weed. I just want to drink. I just want to laugh. I want to be entertained. Entertain me. Find something to entertain me with. We've entertained ourselves to a state of not caring about the facts, not caring about the details, not caring about the truth, not caring about real leadership. Stop living in your fear. Stop letting it control you. Stop being afraid of change. Stop being afraid to be a leader. A lot of people are comfortable. They are really comfortable with where they are in regards to saying, you know what, I don't need to do more. I don't need to do less. I just need to do me. And that's great. That's fine. That's awesome. But here's the thought process. What happens when you ignore everything around you and now you're imploded by it? When it closes in on you, because I ignored the car to my left and the car to my right. Well, I'm just focused on the road. At no point in time did I glance over and see this person texting, see this person falling asleep, because I didn't care. I was in my own lane. And what happened is this person texting now all of a sudden drops the phone or whatever and swerves. This person swerved. They both swerving to me. But if I paid attention to what was going on, I would have knew, well, maybe I need to slow down, speed up. Maybe I need to beat the horn. Maybe I need to do something to change the narrative. We are afraid to change the narrative. We're afraid to change the narrative. We are afraid to speak out. And those that do speak out, what happens is, oh, don't speak out. No, please don't. Don't. Putting your fear onto somebody else. Well, when you build your foundation, it's different. It's different. And I understand, I kind of sat back and I was thinking about, my soldiers, and I was thinking about other things. And I said, what's so funny? I said, these are people that don't have a strong foundation. These are people that don't understand. Listen, you know what? Let me sit back and analyze the situation. And it's not one particular situation. I'm talking about life. Am I really promoting change? Am I really living my best life? Am I really doing the things that I need to do to achieve my goals? If you're not having that conversation, whether it's with yourself or with the people that's around you, you got to ask yourself, man, what are you doing? You're waking up every day doing the same mundane things, getting nothing. Listening to the same people, getting nothing. Somebody said, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before yesterday or whatever case may be. They said, you know what? I would rather have one real friend than have a 1,000 fake friends. That is so true. I would have one person that promotes standards and that holds everybody accountable and have people saying, well, hell, it is what it is. It's all good. Being real it has nothing to do with popularity. It has nothing to do with subscribers. It has nothing to do with likes. It has nothing to do with views. Being real is you. It's confidence. It's embellishing the fact that, you know what, I can really do something to change people's lives. I can get excited about it and pump people up because somebody's on the verge of doing something to themselves or hurting somebody else. And this message right here, if I say it just right, if I say it with if I articulate it just right, if I say it with enough passion, they will understand, you know what, I felt that energy. It's almost like you touched me and told me, bro, don't blow my brains out. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Don't walk out on this marriage. You know what I'm saying? You guys can get counseling and get help. Hey, I know that y'all probably going through something or whatever case may be or whatever case may be, but it'll be okay. This message may resonate. This message may tap into somebody. But you can't be scared to deliver the message. You can't half-ass it and say you doing it. A lot of people are afraid to listen to perspectives. A lot of people are afraid to change narratives. And I get it. Fear. because somebody's going to judge you. You're going to go against the status quo. You're going to be an individual. You're going to stand by yourself. Oh my God, I'm out. I'm discovered. I get it. I get it. I get it. I wanted to say this before I get up out of here. I really appreciate the Tough Love family. I really appreciate you guys. I read your comments from yesterday or whatever case may be. And just overall, the comments that's been coming in or whatever. You guys are a breath of fresh air. You guys are awesome. You guys promote what a conversation that is tough or difficult looks like. And I really appreciate you guys based on your life experience, your education, your common sense. I appreciate y'all. And that is just real. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate y'all or whatever. I think that anybody who comes across this channel will get something from it. Not just based on the person that's delivering a message at this particular point, but just sitting back, reading the comments, because to me, you guys inspire. You guys inspire. I'm telling you right now, you're going to help someone that is going through something, and they're going to be like, man, I'm glad they said that, because I was feeling a certain type of way, and I ain't got nobody around me to help me. I ain't got nobody around me to keep me apart, or to say, because here's the thing, when you tell somebody, well, why are you worried about them? Because sometimes people need help. Sometimes people need help. Maybe they don't even know they need help. Have you ever talked to somebody and you like, man, they need help, but they don't know they need help, or they're not brave enough to say that they need help? It's called self-awareness. Okay. Also being aware of your surroundings, the people that surround you. If you have a voice, you should use it. If you have strength, you should use it. If you have motivation, you should use it. If you have some type of empowerment, you have a message, then you should use it. Build. It's okay. It's okay to be an individual. It's okay. Don't let that fear keep you from saying, I'm going to step out by myself. I'm going to step out on faith. I'm going to do this alone. I'm going to raise my hand and say, yes, yes, this, let's promote a standard. But I understand that fear makes you say, I don't want to talk. I don't want to touch that. I don't want to talk about that. I get it. I got it. I got it. But I'm telling you, for your life, no one can live your life for you. You have to live it yourself. You have to live it the best way you know how. But here's the thing. A lot of people are not taught that there are other things that you can do to improve your life. It's not just a one-way thing. It's not tough love's way. It's your way. And when you start saying, you know what, let me start maybe reading more, traveling more, networking more, just expanding my horizon and saying, you know what, oh, I didn't even know about that. Okay, all right. Adding to your resume. In the military, we used to call it adding to your toolbox. Some of y'all have not put anything in your toolbox in a long time. Some of y'all don't understand what you should be putting in your toolbox. You take what they give. You take what they give. What they decide to tell you is entertainment, you take it. Thank you for this entertainment. I've been, oh my God, woo! Thank you. Are you a POW? Because it feels like you a POW. Tough love is wrong for telling you you have options, that you should want better. Nah, never that. Never that. I'm going to encourage and I'm going to empower. If I'm not your cup of tea, then feel free to leave. But I'm telling you right now, if you take the time to listen from start to finish, you're going to get something. You're going to get something, that I guarantee. But if you're looking to throw darts at the messenger, throw darts at the message, You're going to be so focused throwing things that you never set back to listen, to take notes. Oh, worry about my mental fitness, financial fitness, spiritual fitness, emotional fitness. Oh, that's what he's saying. Okay. It's okay to smile. It's okay to think positive. It's okay to say, you know what? I'm not going to watch that drama-filled stuff. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to listen to something that's going to empower me. He's saying, talking about fixing credit. What are you talking about passports and traveling for? What are you talking about love languages and communication? What are you talking about being patient enough to listen for understanding and not trying to lash out at people? Oh, he's trying to teach somebody. Oh, he's trying to be a leader. And I get it. Fear will make you run. Fear will make you say, well, why you pick me? Why did you pick me out of all of these people? Why me? Why not? Why not? Learn to give yourself a standing ovation, people. Learn to give yourself a standing ovation. You deserve that standing ovation. Some of y'all have the biggest hearts in the world. Some of y'all have been helping everybody around you, and for some reason you start missing opportunities for yourself. You stop worrying about yourself. You stop taking care of yourself. You stop promoting your dreams and aspirations and start promoting everybody else's or whatever. So when somebody comes along and say, you are the star player, it's okay to love yourself. It's okay to build yourself. It's okay not to worry about what everybody else has to say, you know, putting their fear on you. It's okay to be an individual. When you can't build yourself, how can you build others? When you can't empower yourself, how can you empower others? When you can't deliver it straight, how can they get the message? Learn to find yourself. Learn to be happy about the things that you feel that you need to be happy about. But here's the thing, man. Learn how to be happy for other people. Learn how to say, man, you deserve that. You talk about giving flowers to people while they're alive or whatever. Learn to do that. Fear will make you go against people that you should be learning from. Let me say that again for the slow people. Fear will make you go against the people you should be learning from, because you're too scared to be patient, because you know what, your ego might get in the way. You know what, somebody might find this out. How would I look if I actually learned something? Fear is the cousin of death. You can't go through your life always afraid. There is something that we can learn from everyone. Everyone. The crackhead on the corner, you know, the homeless man, the alcoholic. We can learn something from everyone, even if it's what not to do. But the fact of the matter is, you can't just ordain everything to be nonsense, everything to be this or everything to be that, without giving it its proper due, its due diligence. We've gotten so accustomed to saying, just ignore it, just ignore it, just ignore it, until it comes back and bites you in the ass. Ty B, you're right. You're exactly right. When you've seen so much, when you've seen so much, there's only two ways that you can go. You can be extremely optimistic, or you could be extremely cynical. I'm extremely optimistic because I believe in people. I believe in the betterment of people. I've seen the worst of people, and I've seen greatness in people, greatness in young people, greatness in middle-aged people, greatness in old people that they didn't even know they had greatness in them. It took someone to hold them to a standard so that way they can achieve and unlock that greatness. Because everybody around them was like, it's okay. They good, they straight. And it took somebody to hold them to a standard so that way they can set the margin. They can set their left and right boundaries to say, okay, cool. All right, let me stay focused. Let me stay on the road. Let me stay headed in the direction that I said that I wanted to go in. But everybody else, oh, it's okay. They can swerve. Oh, they can drink and drive. They can do whatever they wanted. Okay, cool. But that's not what they said. They said that they were trying to achieve this. The problem is a lot of people, they like to see destruction. They like to see chaos. They like to see nonsense. And when you have those people around you, but see, here's the issue. The issue is when you want to be loved so bad, it doesn't matter who gives you the standing ovation. It doesn't matter who gives you the standing ovation. You want love so bad, whether it's negative or positive. Okay, hey, we got your back. We riding for you. Will that better you? I'm going to say something to the Tough Love family, and I'm hoping that you guys understand. Individuals, okay? I don't need anybody on my channel, subscribe to my channel, in my comments feeling like I'm trying to tell you how to live your life. Not my goal, not my plan. Not my style. What I want to do is I want to give you a perspective so that way you can weigh against yours. Something fair and impartial, something balanced. Something you can say, you know what, that's coming from a good place. And you know what, I hate all white people. I just heard what Tough Love said. Okay, maybe not all white people. Maybe it's just the people that do bad shit. He helped give me a better perspective or a different perspective. Now I can think for myself. That's what it's about. I don't want you to follow me and be mindless. I don't want you to be fans of mine. I don't want you to be fanatics of mine. I don't want you to sit in my comment section. Oh well, let's dog out this content creator. Let's dox this content creator. Let's talk about their kids. Let's talk about their children. Let's talk about their job. Let's talk about them as parents. I don't want that for you all, because you deserve better. You deserve to be a part of something better. Is everything gonna be perfect all the time? No. But when you're smart enough to say, we know better. We know better. I salute the people that know better. I salute the people that can think for themselves and that can rationalize things and that can say, you know what? I get it. I understand. This is about grown people having a conversation. No matter what that conversation is. It could be about love, it could be about politics, it could be about finances, it could be about traveling, it could be about children, it could be about gay community, it could be about whatever we want to talk about. But we know that this is a difficult conversation, because sometimes when you have a difficult conversation, people get pissed off, and it's okay to get pissed off as long as you don't do anything disrespectful. Because when you get disrespectful, Tough Love family and Tough Love can be a savage, but that's not what it's about. It's about building. Help me build. Get 15 trolls to be, oh, I don't like this message. I don't like this message. And then go somewhere else and listen to somebody else regurgitate everything that I said. But at least you get the message. At least you get the message. That's what time I'm on. That's what status I'm on. That's how I feel. I am not in a popularity contest with nobody on YouTube. Hell, I'm not in a popularity contest with nobody in real life. I have to handle the things that's around me to handle. I affect the community that I live in. The channel that I have, I handle it responsibly. If that bothers you, it is what it is. When I say salute to my subscribers, here's exactly what I mean. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your time because I know you could be doing anything in the world right now, but you are sitting somewhere saying, I am giving this man my time. The least thing that I could do is be responsible with what I say as a man. The least thing I can do. And if you can't hold me to a standard as the people that's listening to me, there is no need for me to speak publicly. Ladies and gentlemen, stop being afraid. Stop being afraid to be individuals. I'm hoping that you guys have a great day. I'm hoping that you guys, if you're catching a replay or whatever case be, feel free to leave your comments. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you're just coming across Tough Love, I'm going to tell you this so that way you guys know. Okay? I'm going to always be fair and impartial. I'm going to always have energy or whatever case may be. You know, I'm going to always, you know, and my voice might go up because I'm trying to prove a point. I'm trying to make a point. So if that, oh my God, he's screaming. He's yelling. Do me a favor and just type it in the comments. Hey, Tough Love, you might want to turn your volume down or whatever case may be. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me. It's okay. It's all right. You see what I'm saying? It's okay to talk to me. It's okay. It's all right. We're getting afraid of correcting people. We're getting afraid of talking to people because we don't want to rattle any cages. Tough Love is here to rattle cages. I'm here to rattle cages. I'm here to make some noise. But it's not drama noise. It's not gossip noise. It's not doxing noise. It's not disrespectful noise. No. Hey, we need to talk. Hey, we need to talk. Let's sit down. Let's go. And I'm sorry that you can't get that. Like, you can't wrap that around your head. The last thing that I'm going to do is indulge in something that's going to bring down someone else. If anything, I'm going to tell you, while you falling down, grab my hand. We might fall together, depending on how heavy you is. You might be a heavy motherfucker. Might need two hands. I might need a little help. You might need to get to the gym. I'm just saying. But y'all, hey, listen, learn to smile at life, learn to appreciate the things that you have, the opportunities that you have, and learn to appreciate the conversations that you are a part of. You guys are a part of conversations that a lot of people, whether it's 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, you've been on YouTube for a long time listening to people and never had conversations such as this. So when I hear someone say, you are a breath of fresh air, I take that with pride. It's not just surface level conversation. It's in-depth conversation. We really dealing with some things. But whatever someone else does is what someone else does. I applaud what you do, etc., etc., etc. But when it comes to me, it's different. It is different. Ladies and gentlemen, I stand by everything I say. You can put whatever title you want to that, but I stand by it. You guys have a blessed day. Until next time, adult up. Peace.